The Federal Inland Revenue Service (FIRS) has apologized over an Easter message that didn't sit well with members of the Christian community. The FIRS, in a statement by Dare Adekombi, Special Advisor Media to the Chairman, acknowledged a statement by the Christian Association of Nigeria (CAN) about a flyer posted on the social media platforms of the service with the headline, "Jesus paid your debts, not your taxes." He said the FIRS, as a responsible agency, has no religion and will not bring down any religion or offend the sensibilities of adherents of various faiths in the country, and thereafter apologized to CAN and Christians who felt offended at the unintended consequence of the message put out on Easter Sunday. Axis Bank has reported losses of 6.15 billion naira in 2023 to fraud and forgery, up from 1.44 billion naira in 2022. The bank, in its consolidated and separate financial statements report for the year that ended on December 31, 2023, identified 6,771 attempts, the highest in 2023, were made for electronic fraud and USSD, involving a total of 2.69 billion naira, but the total loss was only 92.2 million naira. Fraudulent transfers, withdrawals, and reactivation cost 80% of the loss, followed by embezzlement 29%, which included cash theft, suppression, pilferage, dry posting, as well as electronic fraud and USSD 9%. While customers say Access Bank is not the only institution facing this dilemma, it is the only one to publicly acknowledge the consequences. The Association of Corporate and Marketing Communication Professionals of Banks (ACAMB) say while Nigerian banks are globally regarded as safe, resilient and thriving, there is always room for growth. This is in reaction to release of the circular of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) on the banking sector recapitalization. As Nigeria seeks to aggressively unlock its innate potential to become a global emerging economy, the association say banks must also stand ready to play their crucial roles of financial intermediation. Rashid Bolarinwa, president of the ACMB, in a statement noted that the import of recapitalization is that Nigerian banks are safe and reliable, and the Apex Bank, in its developmental mandate, is leading the banks to strengthen their capacities to meet competitive domestic and global financial needs. Forbes has listed Nigerian businessmen Aliko Dangote, Adenuga, Abdulsamad Rabiu and Femi Otedola as the top richest Nigerians in 2024, although they lost a combined $3.2 billion last year. Forbes' real-time billionaires release early this week show that the combined wealth of Nigeria's top 3 richest businessmen dropped by 11.23% to $25.3 billion. The 3 Nigerians are the President Chief Executive of Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, BUA Group Chairman Abdulsamad Rabiu, and Globalcom boss Adenuga. Nigeria's Dangote oil refinery has started supplying petroleum products to the local market in what has been described as a major step towards attaining energy independence for Nigeria. Dangote's group executive, Deva Kumar Edwin, confirmed shipping of diesel and aviation fuel into the local market. The refinery is Africa's largest and has a 650,000 barrels per day refining capacity. The federal government, through the Debt Management Office (DMO), has offered for subscription the April 2024 savings bond scheduled to close today. DMO announced that the 2-year federal government savings bond will be issued at 17.046% per annum, while the 3-year federal government savings bond will be issued at 18.046% per annum. Savings bonds are investment instruments for trustees under the Trustee Investment Act that enjoy tax exemption privileges for pension funds in accordance with stipulations outlined in both the Company Income Tax Act and Personal Income Tax Act.